Come on. You know I'm here. Okay, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I will do the one thing that feels right now. And I, since the drop of this project, wanted to do a little Q&A. I've had a few questions about the project, and I'm excited to address them finally, and also react to WhenStarsCombine's reaction. So, without further ado, this is Tulung Podcast number 47, a verse collection, volume 2, Q&A. Here we go. And we're live! Okay, let's do that. That's not right. Do that. Then do this. Boom. All right, for the next... shoot, maybe I should turn on streamer mode. There we go. And let's get to reacting. I've been eager to watch this review ever since it dropped, and I'm eager to answer questions in my pocket notebook and my desktop. Okay, yeah, all these are valid questions. I've written them down. Let's go, WhenStarsCombine. Hit me!
And we're live. I think. Are we live? I think we're live. Anyways,
This is actually very quiet. Hold on, WhenStarsCombine, I apologize. This is very quiet. Let me put on the big boy headphones. This shirt doesn't feel like it has 3 buttons because they hang so low. Alright, here we go. Here we go!
where is he? Where's the man? There's the man. It's the man.
I'm so excited. I don't know why. Live criticism.
Chaos is the science of surprises, of the nonlinear and the unpredictable. It teaches us to expect the unexpected, while most traditional science deals with supposedly predictable phenomena like gravity,
Why is blood giving me an ASMR?
chemical reactions.
It's okay. My version
Chaos
also.
theory deals with nonlinear things that are effectively impossible to predict or control.
I did a self-criticism
Turbulence, weather,
of this
the
project,
stock market,
and this
brain states.
is one of my least favorite
This
tracks of
goes
the
on for too
project.
long.
These phenomena are often described by fractal mathematics,
What is he yapping about?
complexity of nature. Many natural objects exhibit fractal properties, including landscapes, clouds, trees, organs,
Too many examples.
etc. And many of the systems
This whole beginning spiel is an absolute copy and paste from Fractal Foundation.
fractal nature of our world can give us new insight, power, and wisdom. For example, by understanding the complex, chaotic dynamics of the atmosphere, a balloon pilot can steer a balloon to a desired location. By understanding that our ecosystems, our social systems, and our economic systems are interconnected, we can hope to avoid actions which may end up being detrimental to our long-term well-being. Do the math This was almost a calculated move, but the extent to which I've planned this, I don't think they'd approve. Stuck in entangling alliances, the war my pal is tying into Israel can't relate to being Zionist. What is life without Snapchat on Easter of 2017? If there was no text to
I need to
go,
run that line back.
what is the war my pal is tying into Israel?
Corny ass line, but you know what? I fuck with it. Really, Palestine?
Can't relate to being Zionist.
I didn't slay
What is
Palestine,
life
but I mean,
without
like,
Snapchat on Easter of 2017? If there was no text to go around at party Sweet 16? If someone didn't walk into the house of God on New Year's Day? If I didn't tell him about that someone when I was on the stage? I gotta type out my condition when I first realized I gotta type. My father on different time, wears a watch on his right hand. My best is on different time, RA duty for night plans. Now when they speak, I'm in fight or flight stance. Aubrey's appeal is relatable once you go through it. Pressing that red button, now I know music. Long revisit to the times when I thought the cringe was ruthless. Before I told Nick about the #1, undisputed. I want to write about my days before I was appreciated. Who makes these deep anthems for the younger ages? Poetic disdain, I was in CP English overtime, trying to find the meaning from antiquated olden rhymes. Now the pen and I bond together like golden eye. Young me suffered from severe procrastination. Now I do a little grade chasing, but college not my peak, I haven't made it. For this life I cannot change it. That's the butterfly effect.
Butterflies? Oh, baby.
Like what you feel in your stomach when you see your daydreams in the flesh. Doctor Strange saw millions of outcomes when he tried to save the world again. But the one I live in feels like the epic of Gilgamesh. I opened Pandora's box and trusting myself with the lid. But that lid divided itself among so many people. Look what it did to the kid. Prepare for the occasional deluge. Another verse collection. Let loose.
Okay. That was the first track.
Is he going to Genius?
A track. That was certainly a song. That was one of the songs of all time. Riz reaction.
Thank you, Toby. All right, here's the opus magnum of the whole magnum opus, whatever, of the whole project right here.
Written by Enrico Tulung, Nicholas Cano, Nicoletta Ferrara. Crazy lineup, bro.
It's just a minor writing credit.
Song's 8 minutes long!
Every plan is subject to change. Verbalizing my subconscious, no longer estranged. I count the days, opportunity gives many ways. I am at peace with disposition, there is no pain. I am withholding what makes me mortal, should I feel shame? One says a secret, eats them alive, I cannot waste. For now I wait, and I pray.
Dude.
For better days, no easy passes, so
Am I listening to
stay
fucking Runaway by
in my
Kanye?
lane. Now everyone's mingling.
Why are you so caught up on the length?
Superstardom we're twinkling, making a name so our presence is lingering. Often I'm dreaming.
When you have a why, you will endure anyhow.
I'm the exception, but they will sign treaties.
I'll probably regret that comment later. I operate on 4 hours of sleep right now.
Point in time, could I control it? I don't know my fate in the game that I play. Does that mean the plan is broken? Slowly but surely I'm writing my opus. Operandi modus, inspired to focus until I become soulless. As long as she lives, I am alive. The adrenaline rises up to the sky. I practice my lines until I see signs. I will not rush it for anyone, promise me. Introduction of honesty, solace inspires autonomy. Champion moral
delivery could be a little
economy.
bit more.
So I'm speaking conversely, out of my body, mindless I ought to be. Captured by beauty, the thoughts are bound by a lock. I somehow forgot the key. The prophecy hasn't been addressed modestly. My wanton needs ingrained in human biology. I wait till proven a comedy, and I see all these people, and I'm like, why? Why? Do you need this right now? Guys, it's not a rhetorical question. Why?
Why not? What else
I
is
know
there
when
to
they
do?
look into each other's eyes, they're stargazing, exchanging their digits to digits and hand-to-hand linking their partaking. Heaven on earth in the form of a mortal united in God's graces, in harmony living their daily routines in the same way I brought cadence. The ship has has sailed, some of us left at the harbor. Those who remain will start to look at the sea of fish, is really wishing if they should go farther. Then I'm surrounded by dreams shattered. To the newcomers we gather, amorous, intimate, pandemic. Romantic lyrics are anthemic, but don't tempt me. Hollow hearts feeling empty, down bad, feeding frenzy. Buy a label maker, put on their foreheads F23 MP. Law 35 is a dirty vibe, impatient if you think it's worthy time, so don't test me. 47 more, gurus are plenty. One of my friends used to shop at H&M, now they pay their rent. Truly economists, obvious they were meant to share the debt. Previous fantasies return and balancing sanity, claiming they're not there as vanity. The brain's a machine they will rage against. My soul is as deep as the rivers I start in denial. Tier 3 of human needs, intimacy is primal. There is no need to stifle. How did I defect? I've convinced everybody my mind is a fortress according to self-imposed precepts. But then she comes along to corrupt intuition. It's easier said to reject. So many obligations, critical observations, and now I'm angry. The root of the ire was grown on a pain tree. Truth will come out, that's a place where they hang me. For your safety, my inferno converted to daydreams. Racing, my mind how to park it. Nuisance, useless car, drive hard bargain is a delusion. Surely diversion is some sort of remedy. Should have had methods to make her my enemy. Changing the history doesn't stop empathy. How? Reality often depresses me now. Down for the count upon every bow. Hesitates to start accepting the doubt. Really I should start accepting me now. I should accept that everybody has a plan. No love triangles, we're in love pentagrams. To repent, I claim I'm the devil's man. Exclusive, but somebody's been a road. The condition is already set in stone. It's interesting knowing I'm not alone. Yet I said it though. So, they're cheering for me, I'm cheering for them. I'm telling you that's the game. Come out of my shell, they're wishing me well. I'm telling you that's the game. I gotta be open, then I'll be chosen. Telling you that's the game. In doing my best, I'm put to the test. Telling you that's the game.
What is the last 4 minutes?
A guy can dream, right?
Why isn't this 2 songs?
I think the story connects better if you connect them as the two. It's a discrete episode.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
What is this?
I did.
How do you feel?
I feel like this isn't real. Too good to be true. Thanks to you.
That's so sweet.
All right. Let's get ready.
Slide us.
I found the missing piece, a brighter filter, reply to life's image I see vividly. Imposter syndrome has never been more apparent, incredible and hysterical, severing overzealous behavior. Different flavor to savor now that I'm satiated. Keep crossing out items compiled in a bucket list. She created deep vibrations from within. I radiated stronger energy, enticing me to make no other wish. The days of playing are a relic of the past. My inner circle seeing psychedelic, but in fact, unconscious jealousy had their poetic too surpassed. I graduated from the hate intellectual class. Realistically speaking, I'll go to sleep in 12 hours. Late night calls to summarize our lives because I'll allow her and only her. I rearrange my schedule around ahead of my circadian rhythm. I'm sure I'll rebound. She asked me, what are we? I say I think you know the answer. I'd never give my heart out for anyone else's banter. The facts that may destroy me don't just belong in my hands. A moment to admire how truly fortunate I am. Then she replies, that was a silly question. I wanted to make sure that we shared the same affection. I confessed it. We know we're clearly made for each other. Then I return. How did we take this long to be lovers? I sense connection between us, saw the warmth of comfort, we're inseparable in moments we touch. I taste the balm that you applied when we embrace. I see the flaws you say, but I think it's more than okay. In my eyes you are imperfectly perfect. Scent of flowers keep lurking, I hear you speak, reassuring me that everything's worth it. I go through withdrawals, diagnose separation, anxiety. Inevitably distance, a new symptom of piety. We picture our perfect world through the lens of our smartphones. A short film for each adventure, which we didn't stop though. Reminding us our storages are full in a sharp tone. But then it meant we focus on the present. I pay attention because to her I'm indebted. The currency of understanding, guess we're both millionaires. We could lose our belongings, but we're insured by our care. The unpredictability.
What is it? What?
I'm indebted. The currency of understanding, guess we're both millionaires. We her I'm indebted. Then it meant though, reminding us our
Grand Theft
storages are
Auto?
full in a sharp tone. But then
What
it meant
comparison?
focus on the present. I pay attention because to her I'm indebted. The currency of understanding, guess we're both millionaires. We could lose
Grand-
our belongings, but we're
All I heard was
insured by our
Grand
care.
Theft Auto. I
The
don't.
unpredictability of our future, we're scared. So perhaps we plan ahead. My dear, you have nothing to dread. Once we're out of the system, we can sleep in the same bed. In a house we both have funded from illustrious careers. We gain affection, apologies, and revered by our peers. I get choked up. Our greater purpose, not each other's service, but we once looked up to those who loved us before us. Attractive prospect of seeing our children grow up. We want the fairy tale ending, but you know what? And then I woke.
I knew it! I knew it was gonna be the dream.
Now I know why.
Let's cry. Should have been two different songs.
Oh, wait.
Truly, you
There was a question about this. I will now read it from the notebook. It says, the game The One music video? What the flip? When? Oh. I don't know when. I've never made a music video. I have an idea to make the first part of the song black and white, and the second part of the song color. That's all I've conceptualized so far. Go big or go home, I guess. Still working on cinematography, filmmaking skills. But let's listen to his reaction to the third track. I don't think... Yeah, whatever.
Truly a piece of cinema, directed down to the last details. Could tell them ad infinitum. Before this event, I connect the dots, then after sleep. Tomorrow's golden ticket, not for movies, actually Mosquito, cheap and chic. I owe to my mother for the fragrance. Columbia jacket for the occasion, might be raining. This place is built for royalty, title's not mistaken. Before I stepped foot on those grounds, my heart was racing, double doors. Entering to another world, validate my speculation. To go see what's in store, far left register. We walk towards, occupied by a paperclip fiddler. Glance to my right, it's time for war. Thousands of days since definitive figure in the flesh. Turn around, gambler's eyebrows were raised. Man, give it rest. The nerve for me to look again. Helping a patron then. A vivid sequence, my mind it hasn't left. A few degrees counterclockwise. It may have been an optical illusion. No need to lock eyes. The slightest smirk in our direction, face was on fire. And suddenly passing eternity was alright. Streak of yellow confirmed, still at an impasse for thirst. Can we switch lines, said the other homie, and I'm like sure. Though talking unenthused, it was the chance I'd run into. Darted my eyes to find the sprite or the substitute. Out of my chest I'm beaten, please get the bottle tea sweetened. Finesse to spot adjacent, nobody knows that I'm tweaking. Can I have a large story, then stand in silent stillness? The origins of a hero story I might be villain. Taking our seats in the theater, hear the reverb of the other features. An angel sent by God reminding me why I should meet her. But I promised not to be a weaker creature. Once it was over, snap some photos, curate at my leisure. The car ride home was quiet, then homie turned to me. Are you contemplating life? I said yes earnestly. What have I become? Who am I the destroyer of? Yet something came together, no need to rush, this is love.
I'm sensing a theme here. And he used my song to get out of the theme. Interesting. Or does it continue?
An excerpt from the Literature Club, revised 2024 edition. These hours are so beyond the pale, thus I fail like designer. I wear this jealousy like a veil. If misery's a state of mind, I have reached nirvana. Absurd how one's reason for living is another's trauma. I played my hand with no conceivable chance of winning. The moral ambiguity and uncontested killing. How is waking up more of a nightmare than the dreamscape? Hyperfixations I use for personality traits. Decency is overrated, may you all suffer like me. Had the obligatory post-apocalyptic dream.
It's my line.
Past the borderline, I'm in the
These are all
realm
my
of
lines.
lunacy.
Why are you shouting,
Ethics
bro?
are a poor man's quality. The common denominator from my avenues, they have a noose hanging man between diametrically opposed absolutes. When your delusion approaches something astronomical, shatter the illusion as violently as possible.
As violently as possible, cause silence is impossible when every word you think is louder when it's spoken audibly. So chronically stuck in all these chronicles I've written. Is it art, poetry, or is it all just bitching? But listen, cause everything I've ever been through's an experience, and ones that leave me broken are the ones you know are serious. So all the things I do it only for the plot, with the dream that maybe one day I'll actually land one of these shots. Stop with the metaphors, I got to be better, cause I fret over vendetta instead of setting these endeavors straight. Been too long, but better late than never, so don't hesitate to do the things that circumstances force you to necessitate. So set a precedent and fess up to your sins, and the second that you're second guessing all you've ever been is the reckoning that beckons all the thought that comes within. Take direction and don't question it, then let the journey finally begin. Go with the wind and take flight. 9,000 miles across the ocean only in a night, cause the problems aren't a problem when there's
This track received critical acclaim from my circle.
A habit that I picked up from the people and their antics that I think are batshit crazy. Maybe all of it is tragic, so blame me if you wanna have at it, but baby I just have a flair for the dramatic. Entrances and exits, so the world is on my stage. I'm the author writing, letting ink bleed on the page, lying to myself that I'm the master of my fate, but delusions and reality are easily rearranged. I'm up against the truth and I'm winning no contest. I don't even need to know the details or the context, cause I'm just being honest. The world is a motherfucker, guess it has an Oedipus complex.
World is a motherfucker. Guess it has an Oedipus complex. I've wanted to use that line for so long.
That's crazy timing, because I thought of the title before I sent this to you. Interesting.
This melody of memory just won't suffice. A simple innocence I recognize in hindsight. I take a breather, then redeem myself for all my vices. I'm not a sidekick, I sigh cause I need a sidekick. This'll keep me occupied for the time being. A distraction from scenarios I daydream, though insignificant when I observe the grand scheme. Food for thought in an overflowing pantry.
In dark days, self-forgiveness light years away, drowning in what I harbor to keep the peers at bay.
I parlay on heartbreaks, make a decent wage. To cross paths is a heresy to recent aid. I gravitate towards relativity, this obsession's killing me. Taking years off my life, disrespect to father time. Focus on the endless possibilities. When I was younger, had no concept of infinity. I came from which game to play next. Today's game I hate to propagate, to make friends. Embrace what I can save, don't entertain the evil lies. What I can't escape is the way to peace of mind.
I wish that was longer. That's good. That was nice. That was cute. Jesus! Why are these sounds so long? I mean, the game / the one kinda makes sense. But that's 2 cells. Should have been 2 cells.
I disagree.
What's the reason for this one? Ha 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 ha.
I'll make the songs 2 minutes next time. Or maybe those are the expectations of a high-profile artist. because maybe, I suppose if you listen to your friend's stuff, maybe you're kind of inclined to listen to the whole thing out of courtesy, but I guess the higher the profile you are, the more I don't know, immediate the standards are. He's not gonna like this intro.
The streets of campus counting the same archetypes. Potential buyers see little variation in market price. Once you get to know them, some might carry hidden fees. I gamble with my life once I give you my sympathy.
What the flip you say?
Some might carry hidden fees. I gamble with my life once I give you my sympathy. Looking for unchained melody this cuffing season. You say you gotta focus on yourself among other reasons, but for real, Kevin and I grieve so we don't miss assignments. Together, better than the sum of us. The Sigma grind set. Sonic solidarity, Patrick Bateman on the sidewalk. White shoes, bell bottoms, half a shirt, let the mind talk. Optical laser scanner sees a product from top down. Intuition tells me I can do better, just not now. Engineering classes writing
Involuntary reaction, I suppose.
Kingsbury Hall where the undisputed rapper dies. Bags under eyes, trying to chase bags as a payoff. Daily commuter, I park A-lot in a safe spot. 6 p.m. meetings, the BC door auto locks.
Okay, I got a question about this line of how it didn't make sense. The question reads, 6 p.m. auto lock, is that wrong? It probably is wrong. I think it technically locks at 5. And the idea is that you're supposed to leave the door open for other people to walk in and join the meeting. But I suppose I wrote that down just for dramatic effect. So technically not accurate, but I just needed numbers.
Evening bubble provides escape from all the jobs.
Autobots.
No matter the college,
You
we unite
Optimus
towards a
Penis,
common
what?
cause. You belong to the community through talks lasting hours long. 8 p.m. in Hamel Rec, sports entertainment spectacular. Except on a Thursday, early party people gatherers. 10 p.m. study hours, up late returning investments. Praying for a better future built on our current successes. 12 a.m. abstinence from hard liquor. Where others become bar hoppers, I become the bar killer. 2 a.m. I go home, my ever prolific week is over. If the nights were boring, then at the very least I'm sober.
That's the worst part.
Downtime writing lab reports, reading responses, research papers. Sometimes my handiwork isn't my own, then y'all the saviors. Perfect attendance for every lecture. Never at full capacity. I lead the university in classic after classic after classic. But the days I'm not here, I have no class. The business in your business class, you behind the scenes low laugh. I will not try to front, that's a custom I have flown past. You worry about present value, I study pressure and volume. Measurements all to eliminate my competition. Our UAC is the UFC I often visit. If our enemies want to come to us, the opposition. Y'all so hyperbolic, you curve the functions. Can't make your semester any more boring, you already know that the worst is coming. My dogs bring out the best in me, that's word to Milo. Some kid named Nicholas can relate to what I wrote. From the D to Union Corps, every man for themselves. Late nights in the mud, the definition of Shadow Realm. Dark night on this dark night, but I won't bail. You don't ask, so I don't tell. I know you want to let go. The things you say outside of class will probably put you on death row. Friends from the underground T circle like Boston Metro. Gossip spreading through the cartel, they feel like Pablo Esco. And don't you think I left out the bar to get that daily shock factor, put everybody in charge? Come on, bruh. And that's only on public premises. Finsta mood swings, subject to further questioning. Zimmerman telegram, I'll intercept your messages. You can't stop showing me a lowercase through crocodile tears. Tell him that 20 to 22 are teen years. When the time comes to give me your ick list, this guy will switch you from the hit list to the hit list.
Banger. I love the energy in this one. It feels like, it literally feels like, you know, when you're like freestyle rapping, like in the thing. Put you on the hit list to the hit list. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it feels like a battle rap almost. I fought with it. I fought with it heavy.
It's Rick Trotter.
Hey yo, my school of thought, we're going back to my roots. A coup de grace when duty calls, no one raps like I do. Herculean, engaging labors, violent creed with the Bruzio. Through these bars I'm making changes, guiding me to the studio. Yo, I'm too demonic, all I'm Super Saiyan, supersonic. The quality of my discography is due for chronic. Played in genius speakers, ends up stereo. Typical, second coming Moses, could you carry your principles, eh? Worship mysterious mythos. Theologians regard the sanction I inhabit as a living limbo, standing from the edge to Shibuya sky. When you present the illusion of dominance, make effort to do it right. Perhaps the greatest rapper of my class, bar none. My raps are clean, but lyricism never washed up. I possess a special set of Western intelligence. The folklore I pass down is free from embellishments. Just a little snippet of a lyrical episode in series acclaimed by the best the world has ever known. We've adopted the idea of another Red Scare, rabbit hole exodus and mass to express care. Almost essential to fear God. A hoodie is the ho hijab, modern sanctity of how to steer hearts. Coping with conspicuous consumption with precious metal. Paying for a retail therapist with several shekels. No copyright infringement with transformative media. Selective passages from a mental encyclopedia. Analyzed at the highest academia. Bloodlust on the microphone, this beetle suffer anemia. I lead a life binary when reality is quite scary. Freedom of expression becomes primary. Stars will align through the rhythm of a metronome. The emperor of what cosmos protects the throne. And yeah, that's what I have.
Nice. Hey.
Okay. I got clothes. Hey.
What is this?
And I got... No, I'm just kidding. I wear a specific wardrobe just about every day. And a lot of people ask why I wear what I wear.
Okay.
Here's why. A hard rock hat at the bottom of the starter pack. Velcro strap worn out from the laundromat. I mostly wear it to keep hair in place, but I've been worn before I start losing more hairs a day. I come from versatile, busy pro, LeBron, Soldier 14. Black Nike basketball shoes, but not a sports fiend. Not very distant from the forces of a shady figure. When Dr. Tulung meets Dr. Martens, he's lady killer. Dr. Martin, not very distant from the forces of a shady figure. When Dr. Tulung meets Dr. Martens, he's lady killer. I have a hat from DC.
I don't think you like that.
Boston, New York. Also some Dwight Howard shoes I had back in the day. But I wear the tan jeans, some might call them khakis, but I don't think they're tacky. I just have them from my middle school years. I used to rap cargo pants to pitiful cheers. Appreciate the unconditional.
I don't know, maybe go back to the cargo pants.
Best supporting actor goes to the undergarment.
Okay.
Underrated in my presentation, to some it's harmless. AKA the wife pleaser. Implies I'm quite eager to woo the crowd or my spouse. I devise neither. Then the iconic shirt I've worn since 7th grade. I started out wearing a gray scale every day. Then those would last until the halfway point of junior year. Until my color choices define what I do from here. I became a man of red pills. Though my friends beg to see another color alternate of bloodshed. Students of McCarthyism if they want the red dead. I hope I'm not struck down by what the judge says. The number of shirts I own varies when people ask. Is it 10? 12? I don't know. I guess it's as good as mine. I just wear them. My glasses act beyond a visual aid. Like an ocular prosthesis, I've been through the pain of blindness. I'm reminded a decade ago. Vision's incomplete, then I enter spectator mode. Superior to contacts any day of the year. Twin windows to intensity, I make myself clear. Maybe intelligence is quirky, thus I planted the seed. To be different is to be the same, that's irony.
Irony.
And thus I will dress like a Target employee, Winnie the Pooh, a
Dirty
dirty Indonesian flag, so I don't want to. Thank you.
Okay, brother.
Yeah. 2 nights.
Oh, wait. There was one question about this track, the where the flip is it? Why Timmy shrugged? Right? That was the question. Timmy was shrugging because this picture was taken on the 15th of March, 2023, and it was pretty close to freezing outside. And I requested that everybody stand outside in the near freezing weather and take this picture. So that's probably why Timmy looks so apprehensive towards the picture. But I appreciated it.
Okay, brother.
Yeah. 2 nights. I write.
Alright.
Let's go.
One of my favorites. Just simple.
Yes,
Good.
I'm in a stun. Look at my shirts, they bleed. Yes, it's that time of the month. Product of punks. My goon squad too hot. They catch dead bodies for fun. I'm on the run. Vigilante like Bruce Wayne. Predator, top of the food chain. I'm having lunch. I'm going dumb. I'm smooth brain. Playing both sides like Two-Face. Woo! Can a brother do me one solid? Cover up the story, getting graphic. Comic. Ooh, I'm gassed up like tonic. Now the guy wants to say plotting. Come on then. Ooh, bro thinks I'm not stylish. Rich Mill on my wrist, so watch it. Ooh, ate a party with no mosh pit. Stop it. When I walk in, it's popping. Woo! High on life, I don't need cannabis. I'm speaking my mind like an anarchist. I brought my fam out from the tenements, and I put them into a settlement. I'm chopping this
Okay.
beat with a wicked flow. I got observations that you don't know. Your lady gone, but she don't miss you though. A waiting list under the mistletoe. Woo! Literal, lyrical miracle. It was pop music in intervals. I was so average and visible. Now I have plans to expand into digital space. Can't say my life was that miserable. Individual in a traditional way. I met some thinkers that's critical. I get too quizzical all in a typical day. Woo! Whoa, my eyesight confined. Hard times. Life ain't black and white like apartheid. See light on dark sides. Those late night drives aid my mind. I escape from the hate I try. Finding myself is a game I spy. This guy takes long breaks like a race car, still on par with my day job. Deja vu. Haven't I said this part too? Well, I assume demand for volume 2. Put your tight costume on, follow suit. Tsunami flow like typhoon. Oh, woo! I'm underwater, yeah, I'm drowning like a submarine. They still loving me, the air is warm like summer heat. I'm not high fashion overall, I'm not on dungarees. Now count my money, please.
Word.
I wrote this song in 2 days.
Skirt, skirt.
Thank you.
Why does this have a feature? Why is Nick the feature?
It was actually
Why is
Leo,
Al from
Mambo,
BY4, but Nick not.
Leo, Mambo, and AL. It was actually their idea to make this cipher, and I said, okay, I'll make something work. And then Nick came along later to
Okay then.
be a part of it. I was gonna laugh. I already know.
Alright, drill track. Let's see what you got for me.
Oh, I had one question about the order. Driller's order. So it goes Dr. Tulung, Leo, then why did I start with me? First it goes Leo, then Mambo, then Dr. Tulung, then Unicow Nick, then AL from BY4. Yeah.
I feel like a girl's got the wheels from cookie jars. Too good for the dealership.
No, don't laugh. He's trying his best.
Like, let's see
Everybody
what you got.
doubted him until he came to the studio and he proved me wrong.
I feel like a girl's got the wheels from cookie jars. Too good for the dealership. I'm flexing with a rental car. Shrek mode, brick your mold, cause I be shooting stars. I was in the Flintstones as a kid. I been hard.
Homie, I don't dance nor I sing like my last name.
That's
Lucky from the shit
smooth.
that raised the kid. I been hard. Homie, I don't dance.
You know it?
no more, cause I be shooting stars. I was in the Flintstones as a kid. I been hard. Homie, I don't dance, no I sing like my last name.
That's
lucky from the
smooth.
shit that raised in last place. Serving up death, last meal in a classic case. Keep on me a razor, canister of aftershave. High school wave like my money cause I go green. Scheming as a jet, demon time when I was 14. Bow down, slime, shot a soldier, you can pour me. Running from the police, shooters in the dope fiends. Mask up, suited up, I'ma be a mascot. Doing donuts, burning rubber, tearing up the asphalt. I should make a killing selling bath sauce and crack rock. All these hoes advertising, I'ma turn on ad block.
Is that it? Is that it for burglars?
Yep.
Fuck a payback if it's less than 20, you don't gotta pay.
Yeah, why are you laughing, bro?
Make sure you don't get in trouble with that. Fuck this love and shit, I'd rather be outside making them racks. Can't own no pool, but with the bros, we stay move attack. Yeah, they keep it strapped. Yeah, I'm saying some of them got a pipe. I'm with Dr. Tulung and people know he spit the hardest lines. He's different than other people, he's sour. Like lime, trying to smoke a winner from the wind. It's God giving you a sign.
No. Oh, I'm sorry, Mambo. There's a long pause in between.
It's God giving you a sign. We send a function your direction if you wanna die. These kids be biting my style, you ain't no son of mine. I'm at my best when I'm on television, prime time. Rounds to the head, now you bless and you sky high. I get ignorant over being ignorant. Me and mom were sheriffs in town, we do the pistol whip. Think you'll go to war with the shooters, please get a grip. Blood money, drug money, 100 ways we getting rich. Elder Flame Draco, bought it from the item shop. Everything a monsters of gold, I got the Midas touch. Squad numbers multiply, ain't no one dividing us. If you keep hating, you supplying us. Tri-City. A. Let's go.
Sworn. Bitch.
You ready? Hey, the boys asked me for another cipher, that's when my eyes got wider. No bloodshot, what I need to get high for, euphoria as a writer. In tune with the drill like a carpenter, chill with the Bethel's harvesters like a gardener. I'm on fire, Charmander, never dull, got pencil sharpener. Your girl mental, pardon her, she bends like a tensile beam that's worth to Central C. I'm heat, you need thermometer, UK slang provocateur. You waste man be the common term, don't link up with astrologers. The chains I hang are polymers, 808s booming, I fade away. No longer human, immortal, I pray that they Judas. Day to day, I could get play-by-plays on while you're useless. Raise the stakes, I am the butcher, I am the pusher, I am the alpha omega, you cowards. I'll take it to higher powers like an exponent that's dire hours. Time on your relics, my firepower. Life would get a little sauerkraut. Leo be kicking you out your house. I'll cooking in the trap kitchen. Mama service no to bad children. Unicount Nick in a twice concert. Showing up stands as a rap monster. Everybody wild and that's awkward. Last laugh prosper. Gang!
Crawl, boom. Dude, I'm hyped for Unicount Nick, bro. I'm guessing this is Al first.
I'm on the block trying to get in my way. Feeling like you get shot at your face. Pick up the bricks like I pick up your bay. I want the bros and we going insane. I'm in the V trying to get to the ends. Where the bros at, I'm trying to bend. How many racks man I smell about 10 getting big, moving weight like I'm moving my friend. Never lacking, but they try to lie me. Never worried the bros.
S.Go.
My shot gets so wet to be slimy. Try me, I'ma decline you politely. They stretch it like
We got S.Go, Central C, and Pop Smoke all in one.
They nervous, face getting booed.
Oh, I don't know how he receives this.
Acting up off the Heineken brew. Watch out for flames when I hop in the stool. Strap your seatbelts just for the turbulence. Smoke the scene like the toilet.
I thought he was gonna do a watch party over there.
Just like a mercy. Pull up in fashion, we hop out the limousine. Gotta stay safe, buckle up. Dr. Tulung, stay in the cut. Spit bars from the brain to the tongue. Inhale the spit from the tongue to the lungs. Acting stupid, call you a dunce. Acting suspect, call you a nuns. I'm passing time when we fight on Milan. Eating this beat like I'm feeding for lunch. On the block when I keep me a knock. I want the gang, yeah, we keep making bops. Hush drop when they pull out the gloss. Never switch up when I get to the top. You can never get me out my element. Stopping the ops down just like an elephant. If they out knocking, come let them in. If they ain't paid, take them down on some gangster shit.
Okay. Okay.
Will he like this one?
Give me the last verse. Give me the last verse. Come on, Al. What is this?
What'd he say?
What is this?
Oh, he does he like the beat?
Okay.
I like that one bow in the subtitles.
You're acting too inconsiderate, the words I spit is just too different. You're smoking hot like a cigarette, my tech.
Bro, why is he why are you laughing at all the cipher verses, bro? Hey, these guys tried their best. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Acting too inconsiderate, the words I spit is just too different. You're smoking hot like a cigarette, my tech.
Oh man, this is copied from. I learned this today. This is a well, let's call it an interpolation of Dave and Central C Sprinter.
Was a spit is just too different. Good smoking hot like a cigarette might take.
He's doing a British accent.
The beating, I'm feeling it just like a spliff. I'm taking the bigger hit. I might be illiterate, but I deliver.
I don't-
So you just
never
know
mind.
we're living it. Nah, I'm just playing. Hold on, fuck am I saying? Choppers are spraying. These bullets get shot while you on your knees praying.
Feel like I'm about to sleep over the way I be sitting these bodies all laying.
They just twist up like a hell when I look to my left. I think I saw Satan. I say if the force, she mean your shorty banging. Man, you was corny. Your girlfriend adore me. I give her this Rick while she play with my Morty. Dipping my chip, my money stay green. Bahamoli, you do the most. You OD, watch us on Netflix in bed while we keeping it holy. This first time my cup, yeah, it's dirty. In New York, I stay getting sturdy. When she see me, she getting my flirty.
Stop laughing.
Bro, where you heard me? I'm in my bag, don't need to be towed. Empty the mag, can't even control it.
Well, technically you could control it, because the recoil of a gun is a backward movement caused by momentum.
Who is this guy?
I don't even know what to say.
Oh, shut your ass up.
Yo, what do you mean?
Hell nah, run that shit back.
Because the recoil of a gun
Not my idea,
is
it
a
was actually
backward movement
their
caused
idea.
by momentum.
Who is this guy?
I don't even know what to say.
Oh, shut your ass
Yo,
up.
what do you mean?
Hell nah, run that shit back. Empty the mag, can't even control it. You thought I was joking? I'm with my gang, just check out the roster. Don't play with me, cause I keep that knocker. Ain't no one piece, but I got the chopper. Hunting the ops, running the block up. Balenciaga, sipping on vodka. Asana manis, no matter the genre. Kita berkumpul, rokok some ganja. Shout out Big Samba, mess is a bumble.
Boo, 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 pow!
I don't know why the last subtitle
Swears were used in this.
didn't. What swears were used in this? He forgot about Mambo's verse.
How much it was spliced.
Birds chirping. It's that early.
What is this AI made bullshit?
I don't know.
There we go.
This is all part of the journey.
I mean, I use that tag sparingly.
There we go.
This is all part of the journey. I live in the fifth dimension on a metaphysical plane. No one can hurt me. If your goal is topping the charts, you've lost. But I've ascended the tourney. The project pops out like a nuke. The honor we're named after scientists Fermi. I need you to give me some space. The war I engage in is minimum wage. Cannabis indica blaze. Indica serving community haze. Can I go Canada? Capture a critical caliber just to conserve my state. Calligraphy penning my conscious comedy. Cacophony I will create. Cooking up chronicle videos. Cracking the silly jokes I have equated with city folk. Odds of successes are pretty low. Tulung and Saint the Presidio. Walking around it on tippy toes. As tough as destruction will be, the evil necessary man above really knows. Facing them using more than they have over in India. Now I'm a really blow. I know that the message is latency. Soon what I gave for free will become pay to see. I appreciate those who will wait for me. I don't rush bases when I'm in the major leagues. Alpha Omega, I conquer from A to Z. Run through the cipher amazingly. Our family living with greater ease. A changing landscape, though I painfully traveled the edge of the galaxy. But I'll have you on the edge of your chair. Natural and human anatomy, logical fallacies. I do my best to prepare. Memory will never atrophy. Actively working on Rhapsody, reigning supreme mathematically. Celestial arts and crafts, weaving a tapestry. Deities better beware.
What am I listening to?
Diagram from the inferno, linked with treacherous heretic circles. Regular talks with the devils and high beasts. Suppose I'm conversing with Virgil. Through the apocalypse, end of the testament, sealing the deal to protect the propheticness. Sound of brass instrument signals disaster. Stars will combine, making permanent factors. The stance I will take is unorthodox. I gather the strength from my forefathers, becoming a Norse god. Infinity stones become stepping stones. That was Thor's loss. I'm my own judge in the court of law. My flow is as deep as the river Styx. That place is too distant for short falls. Approaching the sword's wall. The fabric of space is the cloth from which I am cut.
Cool references.
Baphomet bite the dust with other infernal names down in the rut. Sounding the horns are ripped out from the beast. Reminiscent of a revelation. Vulnerable in designation. Now the doctor confronts the patient. Hey, might have been up till 4 a.m. for something that won't pay dividends. Quick to switch at a moment's notice, so I call them Minutemen. Some grow up as an artist, this for me, my personal journal. There was so much time I put into it for it to not go commercial. Maybe I should be a comedy rapper. Life is a joke, so there ought to be laughter. Lay in bed, Google Docs and the iPad, trying to write this honesty chapter. I'd like to produce art for your approval. Thinking like that is probably backwards. If I can't move beyond this caution, bit of misnomer to calling me master. It's tense and I can feel it. It's solo cipher per season. The stuff I say I often explain without rhyme or reason. This pencil and I share dullness, paradoxical indulgence, model minority madness. Time I could have spent with consultants, cherry MX, brown switches, clicking backspace for the 1000th time. No revisions, rush to complete what I perceived as clever lines. Too late upon release, certain nitpicks I somehow find. I'll make corrections in the next project until the end of time. But let's stay in touch with the mortal realm. I have one score to tell for my time spent analyzing what the culture sells. The label will thrive off of delusions, making the unknown known to clear the confusion, knowing someone will consume it. Not just skeletons, everyone has fossils in their closet. Midway, a tragedy struck the artist, turned into the seeker of darkness. He is perhaps heartless, but not artless. I must take people to places they have been before never. In Gradiar Bellum Nuke et Semper. Or is it more than one war, now and forever? Dedicated to the soul killers, bubble busters, nihilists, and double dutchers. Inhabitants in the supercluster fueled my youthful summer. Give me a red cape to demonstrate how I can set the record straight. Know my lyrics educate, still some ways from Heaven's Gate. Long live Wyndham Rotunda, who showed me how to be myself in a world where everyone must appear tough. And everybody needs art. Getting into this game like it's a game. That's where we start. Take into account a change in circumstances. Knowledge is the advantage. I still have much to say, so I'll say this. Law 29, play it all the way to the end. The ending is everything. Play it all the way to it, taking into account all the possible consequences, obstacles, and twists of fortune that might reverse your hard work. By planning to the end, you will not be overwhelmed by circumstances, and you will know when to stop. Gently guide fortune and help determine the future by thinking far ahead.
Okay.
He really wants to play Persona, doesn't he?
Yeah. That was a song. That was a project. That was certainly something. I like it. I like it. Probably like it more than the previous project. Still, a little bit too fillery for my tastes. I don't know. Not the songs or anything. They're fine. I just mean like that instrumental that took 2 minutes to get into. I get that at some point, at some level, it's like the atmosphere, right? But it's like, bro. And you know, like, this could have been split into 2 songs.
Still
Other than
disagree.
that, and you know, Chaos Theory goes on for too long. Other than that, rhymes that were there, flows were good. Let me just run that back again.
Poetry, or is it all just bitching? But listen, cause everything I've ever been through's an experience, and ones that leave me broken are the ones you know are serious. So all the things I do it only for the plot, with the dream that maybe one day I'll actually land one of these shots. Stop with the metaphors, I got to be better, cause I fret over vendetta instead of setting these endeavors straight. Been too long, but better late than never, so don't hesitate to do the things that circumstances force you to necessitate. So set a precedent and fess up to your sins, and the second that you're
precedent and fess up to your sins, and the second that
you're guessing all you've ever been is the reckoning that beckons all the thought that comes within. Take direction and don't question it, then let the journey finally begin. Go with the wind and take flight, 9,000 miles cross.
Oh, okay. That was abrupt.
Luke Bryan.
Okay. So he finished that reaction. Okay. Discord won't show the Oh, fantastic. Slime asked, why did you change the color of your polo shirt? I tell people, it's a different time of year. It's a different time of year, bringing different energy to the semester. That's all we got to say for now. Can you explain what Mamba was trying to say for his verse on Drillers? So, okay, let's break it down bar by He said, and I quote, let's censor a few of these. He said, F, a payback. If it's less than 20, you don't gotta pay me back. So he was at my home for a little bit when IL had to record his verse on Drillers. And he said, I asked him, hey, I owe one of my friends $12. Does that mean I gotta pay him back? And then he said, no. So truly, he meant if you owe somebody less than $20, you don't gotta pay him back. Then he goes on to say, make a play or get played. Make sure you don't get in trouble with that. Make a play or get played. Basically, kill or be killed type stuff. It's gonna be weird just censoring this, but it's just my nature. F this loving stuff. I'd rather be outside making them racks. Can't own a pole, but with the bros, we stay moving tack. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what it means to move tack, so let's see. Moving tack, T-A-C. What does moving tack mean? Move tactical, moving tact? Tack or tact? Urban Dictionary says move tact, which means to move tactical in the streets, to carefully plan movements, and to always be aware of surroundings. The given sentence, I've got to move tact out here, 'cause the cops be lurkin'. So, moving tact. Gotta keep a strap. Yeah, I'm saying some of them got a pipe. I think a pipe is slang for some sort of gun. Pipe, Urban Dictionary. Gotta keep a strap. Yeah, I'm saying some of them got a pipe. Oh, shoot, where is it? Got a pipe. Pipe gun? Pipe gun slang. Pipe. A term used for any type of gun. That's what Urban Dictionary gives. Pipe B. By. Plowed like some crops. Gotta keep a strap and same. Some of them got a pipe. I'm with Dr. Tulung and people know he spit the hardest lines. Need I say more? He's different than other people. He's sour. Like a lime. Limes are sour. Interesting adjective to, I don't know if I'm sour. But I'll take it because it gives a little bit of edge to my character. He's different than other people. He's sour like a lime. Tried to smoke, but it went out from the wind. It's God giving you a sign. Basically, don't smoke. That's what he tries to say. Great question, Timothy Lalamantic. Alright, let's move on to the stuff I have written in my pocket notebook. I already answered the music video question. Not that. Opium type track? What is an opium type track? Shout out. Yeah, opium song. Opium label? I think that refers to the Playboy Cardi's label featuring Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, and Homicide Gang. To be determined. I gotta listen to some more opium type beats. Noted. Let me write that down. Noted. 6 p.m. auto lock. We answered that already. It was for dramatic effect. Mistake dropping with yay? As far as I'm concerned, nobody's really called me out on aligning my album release with what the internet regards an anti-Semite, so I don't think so. Why Timmy shrugged, we already answered that. It was cold outside. Driller's order, we answered that already. The Destroyer, AI generated? Yes, it was AI generated. I forgot the prompt. It was probably me looking down at a destroyed world or something. Why the game the one song? Fits into the story better if you make them separate. I think you miss a lot of the nuance I tried to hint at in the game, which allows... yeah. I think the one is a dream sequence. And if you listen to the game before the one, then you'll know, you might hint that it's a scenario imagined out of desperation. That's my take. When Albert feature, when he can rap. Best song in the track list? The game, the one, is the most personal. Stunt is the most enjoyable. And Episode is the most lyrical. It's a toss-up between those three, but I think people will relate more to the game the one. So I might say the game the one because I mean a lot of the words that I say in that track. If someone has to die soon and they would to listen to a song, what is it? Let's see. In my entire discography, if they want to listen to one song, Single-Use Plastics by Dr. Tulung and Nasi Kuning. Show song to parents. I won't show them, but I don't mind them finding it. I remember driving home from a dentist appointment in New York. My father just wanted to play Verse Collection Volume 1 in the car while we were going home. So, whatever. It'll go in their hands sooner or later. Best bar in the whole project. Now, someone asked me this question, and I told them there are 11 tracks in the project. I will take the best bar from each of the 11 tracks and then distill it to one from there. So, Chaos Theory. I like the whole continuity of the butterfly effect. But college not my peak, I haven't made it. For this life I cannot change it. That's the butterfly effect, hinting towards the popular Travis Scott song. And then the Omegle clip in the middle. I just wanted to use it. That's For this life I cannot change it. That's the butterfly effect, like what you feel in your stomach when you see your daydreams in the flesh. Feeling butterflies in the stomach. That's Chaos Theory. The game the one. Towards the end, there are a few deep cuts there, I think. You have bars like... Well, actually... There's a lot in there. There's a lot to unpack in that song. So... Let's go to the game the one. Let's see some notable bars here. No easy passes, so I stay in my lane. Often I'm dreamy, pressing and grilling us like we're paninis. What else? The ship has sailed, some of us left at the harbor. Ship as in relationship. What else? For your safety, my inferno converted to daydreams. Racing, my mind how to park it. Nuisance, useless car, drive hard bargain is a delusion. Racing my mind is active. How to park it, how do you stop my mind from racing? Nuisance, useless car, it's just annoying. And I just picture if my mind is racing, there's a literal car just running circles around in my mind. And then drive hard bargain is a delusion. So I put the word bargain in there because everything before and after that illustrates the 5 stages of grief. Before that, where there was denial and anger, and then after that was depression and acceptance. So drive hard bargain driving a hard bargain means you're persistent in your bargaining skills. I should accept that everybody has a plan. The acceptance part of the 5 stages of grief stuff I said. What did I say? I should accept that everybody has a plan. No love triangles. We're in love pentagrams. Triangle is this, and a pentagram, and I think it's a circle with the star inscribed in the middle, saying that these relationships dynamics are more complicated than you think. So, no love triangles. We're in love pentagrams. What else? Towards the end, I really liked the idea of, but then it meant we focus on the present. I pay attention because to her I'm indebted. I pay attention. I pay attention because to her I'm indebted. I owe her attention, paying attention because I am in debt to what this supposed person has given me. The currency of understanding. Guess we're both millionaires. We could lose our belongings, but we're insured by her care. Yeah. So the game for the one, there are a few gems in there. 8/8/2023. I don't know if there are any bars per se in here. It's more of a narrative track. Ooh, this one. I make a few references to Oppenheimer. What have I become? Who am I the destroyer of? Taking our seats in the theater. Now, this is based on real-life events. Taking our seats in the theater, hear the reverb of the other features. An angel sent by God reminding me why I should meet her. Friend of mine, Angel, walked into the the movie theater to watch Oppenheimer with her family, and I guess it reminded me. So that's 8/8/2023. Complex. There are a few deep cuts in there. My verse doesn't really have any bars, just a bunch of deep cuts. Let's see. Does Nasikuning have any bars in his? I guess the last bar of his verse, the world has an Oedipus complex. Interesting. Hey guys. I guess it has an Oedipus complex. That's really the only bar of the whole thing. New viewers watching right now, I pick the best bars from each of the 11 tracks on this project, and I will soon distill all of those bars into one definitive best bar of the project. Next, Vices, freestyle. I say stuff like food for thought in an overflowing pantry. And then I say, in dark days, self-forgiveness, light years away. Contrasting the dark light thing. Drowning in what I harbor to keep the peers at bay. Drowning, harbor, peers, bay. I like those two together. In dark days, self-forgiveness, light years away. Drowning in what I harbor to keep the peers at bay. I like that. 6 p.m. in Durham. It's me and my feelings on this. But for real, Kevin and I grieve like Congreve, so we don't miss assignments. Together, better than the sum of us, the Sigma grind set. The Sigma grind set, I don't really know entirely what it entails, other than, being a Sigma, strong, independent man, the grind set. That's what it means to be a Sigma. And then the sum, the Sigma sign, means a summary. Or, what am I saying? My gosh, this is what 4 hours of sleep does to you. The Sigma sign is used to denote sums in math. So, together, better than the sum of us, the Sigma grind set. What else do we have? Daily commuter, our park A-lot. The parking lot I park at on campus is called A-lot, but I tried to say I park a lot, but whatever. My friend Nick typed this bar to praise me on Discord. I said, 12 a.m. abstinence from hard liquor, where others become bar hoppers, I become the bar killer. What else do we have? I lead the university in classic after classic after classic, but the days I'm not here, I have no class. Literally, no classes on campus. And outside of class, sometimes I can be a little bit of a menace. Business class, I'll leave that up to interpretation for the business majors. You worry about present value. I study pressure and volume. Measurements ought to eliminate my competition. PV in, I guess, marketing business circles means present value. I recognize PV as pressure and volume. Measurements ought to eliminate my competition. So pressuring the competition, putting out volume as in just the sheer amount of stuff I put out to eliminate the competition, or could be a double entendre with the whole series being called verse collection, volume, yada yada. The opposition, Y'all so hyperbolic, you curve the functions. Because a hyperbolic function... Can I draw this? Should I draw this? I think this is a hyperbolic function right there. It's got curves. My dogs bring out the best in me. That's word to Milo. I have a friend. Her last name... her last name is Best. And she has a dog named Milo. Dark Knight on this dark night, but I won't bail. Christian Bale. Friends from the... I love this bar. Friends from the underground T-Circle like Boston Metro. So, this is the picture. This is the logo of the T, which is the Boston Metropolitan subway system. It's called the T. Friends from the underground T-Circle. Like T-Circle. T-Circle as in gossip. A gossip circle. An underground T-Circle means a low-key gossip circle. But also, quite literally, the underground T-Circle. The subway system runs underground, mostly. And the imagery of T-Circle... Come on. Gossip spreading through the cartel. They feel like Pablo Esco. And don't you think I left out the bar, because Pablo Esco's real name is Pablo Escobar. And then I say, to get that daily shock factor, put everybody in charge. So basically, give everybody power. And, you know, yeah, that's all I say for now, until I organize my thoughts. To get that daily shock factor, put everybody in charge. Okay, that's the best. Some of the best. Episode. This is the directly inspired by the great Tariq Black Thought Trotter. Top 5, dead or alive. We'll sing his praises as long as I live. What else? Hey yo, my school of thought. We're going back to my roots. That's me just paying homage to Tariq. Really. I'm too demonic. All I'm Super Saiyan, supersonic, like Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan, the energized, charged up. Played in Genius speakers ends up stereo typical, as in it'll be a norm to play my music in the stereo. Second coming Moses, could you carry your principles? Because Moses held the 10 commandments in each of his hands. Perhaps the greatest rapper of my class, bar none. I think that was me saying that there's no other rapper in my class because nobody has bars. I think that was me saying it. My raps are clean, but lyricism never washed up. That's me saying I am not, this is not new, lyricism is not new to me, which is the idea of being, you know, washed up. Or being past my prime, I should say. Washed up. My raps are clean, but lyricism never washed up. Yeah. What else? What are some other good bars? Bloodlust on the microphone. This beetle suffer anemia. Okay, that's okay. Maybe I should write this down in a list. So chaos theory. I said butterfly effect for chaos theory. The game, the one, I said... What the flip did I say? Never mind that. 8/8/2023. The Angel Bar. Complex. Oedipus. What else? What's after that? Vice's Freestyle. The Harbor Bar, I think. Drowning in What I Harbor to Keep the Peers at Bay. Or In Dark Days, Self-Forgiveness Light Years Away. 6 p.m. in Durham. The T-Circle. I thought that was good. Episode. What's good in the episode? I think the Bloodlust is nice. Bloodlust on the microphone. This beetle suffer anemia. Starter pack. Are there any bars in starter pack? My glasses act beyond a visual aid. Like an ocular prosthesis, I've been through the pain of blindness. I'm reminded a decade ago, visions superior to contacts any day of the year. Twin windows to intensity. I make myself clear. Yeah, whatever. The Dr. Martin's bar. Yeah, you could say that. But if we want bars as in wordplay, the Twin Windows bar. The Windows bar. Let's say that. The Windows bar. It's from Starter Pack. Stunt! Stunt is just good vibes, you know. Just trap music throughout. What else? Literal, lyrical, miracle. It was pop music in intervals. A. Yeah. Whoa, my eyesight, confined, hard times. Life ain't black and white like apartheid. See light on dark sides. Finding myself is a game I spy. I'm not high fashion. Overall, I'm not on dungarees. Dungarees are a type of overall. I might go with the... I Spy bar? Let's go I Spy. This is it's like a tournament. I Spy. Drillers! Hold me out on Sid Dance nor sing like my last name. That's a bar. Just a quick skim. I'm gonna say the Norsing bar. Norsing, like my last name. And the Destroyer. There was one I used as a Discord caption. The fabric of space is the cloth from which I am cut. Fabric. Now, of these 11 bars, which do I think is the best? What does that say? That's his angel. Oedipus, Harbor, T-Circle. I think the best... only because this is all I can think of right now. Best bar, Friends from the Underground T-Circle, like Boston Metro. Yeah. Final answer. Thank you for whoever that asked that question. Okay. Someone gave me the scenario. She's a 10, but she hates my music. I'm okay if she hates my music, as long as she listens to it and gives it an honest listen. So, I don't know how the game works. Let's just keep it a 10. Who appreciates... Who appreciates music the most that I would know? Probably the homie Nick. Because he was the only person that reached out to me as the project went live. And he's a hip-hop head. He knows his hip-hop. He knows his bars. He can write a few mean verses, too. So, I think he appreciates what I do and what I aim for the most. Album with no features. Thought about it, but opportunities just keep coming up, and I capitalize on those opportunities because I'd like to work with people, or every feature. That would be pretty difficult. Have one. What? I don't know what that says. Inspire me to rap again. Yep. Shout out Nick. that's it, really, in terms of the Q&A. One in the pod topics. I got one question. How do I feel after the album drop? Well, to be honest, after listening to feedback, it honestly just inspires me to keep writing. I feel like I am obligated to start the next one just right after the last one releases. Start the next one after the last one releases. And then, I don't feel much else because there is a routine that there is something that overpowers my urge to write bars, and that's my need to be a student. So, for the time being, 6 p.m. in Durham, I will stay longer than 6 p.m. in Durham sometimes. So, that's that. So, with that said, thank you, WhenStarsCombine, for the reaction. Thank you for going on your phone to look at something during the reaction. And thank you to everybody who listened to it. It's still a hobby of mine. A hobby I do like to work on. A hobby that is not yet the end-all be-all, though it takes up a decent amount of my time when I have it. But, for the time being, it's just trophy hunting. Well, no, it goes first is being a student, next is trophy hunting, and when I have the inspiration, writing bars. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the stream, the podcast. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.